Hi, do you find yourself sometimes struggling to explain your achievements during interviews? You might even feel frustrated, thinking, why can't these interviewers look at what you have done? I put everything in my CV. Don't my results speak for themselves? Because most interviewers do not know how to interview in a way to uncover information around what you have done, under what circumstances, limitations, competition, the complexity of the problems you face and solve, the environment, that's ideally similar to their company, and the number of stakeholders that you manage. And to be honest, interviewing well is also a skill. So even strangely for salespeople, as candidates, it doesn't come naturally for us to talk ourselves up. Maybe, especially more for Asians. And it's so much easier to talk about your product, your software, your service offering, rather than to say, this is why I'm able to do the job better than everybody else, right? And the reason is because sometimes when you overlook for a role you can do in your sleep, it's simply because you have not found a way to share why you in this role. So why you in a manner that is convincing to the hirer and yet remaining real to yourself is the key. Something that you can use from your experience, put it together in a way that is relevant to the hiring company, the hirer, that sets you apart naturally from your competition. You might think it's a bit awkward to sell yourself the same way you would sell a product. But however, once you set aside that mental resistance and get trained on how to share your relevant achievements in a palatable manner, relevant to the job at hand, you will find achievements that you are proud of and confident to seriously bring your best foot forward. So in this coaching, there are two parts. First, you start with the requirements gathering, like how you do RFP or discovery with a client. You find out what they're looking at through the JD or the pre-RFP conversation, like talking to the potential hiring team before the job is published. Find out what are the most important things they're looking for in a candidate to do that job, how they would like it to have it done. Then from there you get a sense of what is considered, the top 3 requirements, the desired outcome, what's considered success, much like a POC, as well as what are the behavioral traits needed or desired. Then it comes to part 2. From there, dig through your experience. We'll help you do that. What have you done that most resonate with these requirements, outcomes, and traits? Put that in a narrative, whether is it written or verbal, so that it addresses the need directly. Can you also, we'll help you to put that in the star format so that it's easily understood when you deliver it. And so that they go, I have this exact same problem that she just shared with me, that she resolved in her work. Sounds like a fit. So you want to have that kind of resonance from the interviewer. So when you have several applicable experience like that, sharing that is a lot more powerful than just stating that I'm responsible for sales in the manufacturing or government or whatever sector for Y domain for X territories, which then sounds like 500 other commercial sales out there. Yeah, so this process of knowing your USP is actually not very difficult, but it requires a lot more self-awareness. Sometimes a professionally trained third party can distill that much easier than you try to do it yourself. So if you're interested in getting personal or small group coaching on identifying, crafting, and refining your achievement story, talk to us. I'll see you soon.